So Base 44, what I liked about them is I liked that it was very quick to get started, and it was simple, it was straightforward, and overall clean, very clean. Didn't feel like it was going to be a hassle to get started. It felt pretty seamless, and that's great when you're trying to just get started. Like the whole point of using these programs is to try and get something quickly, and from those iterations you can figure out whether or not the idea is worth pursuing in the first place. But if you have to log in, set up your APIs, then you have to figure out some permissions and manage all this stuff. I might as well just do it locally. Like why am I bothering with all these things? So it was really nice how quickly you were able to get started. And I'll share my screen. Screen share. Base 44, share. So this is Base 44, their website. I'm already logged in. And if you go over to this, I already have an app deployed. But I think if I go over to Workspace and then you click over here, you should be able to see the prompts and how it works. So on the left side, it's almost a 1/3 panel on each of these apps. So 1/3 of it is going to be this chat that you have with their agent or their chat, whatever they want to call it. But basically their workflow agent and their creator, the facilitator, however they market it. So in this example, I provided a prompt, a very long prompt. It's 122 pages of information, and it just goes over a whole bunch of stuff. One thing I liked about Base was it asked questions right away. So it says, oh, I see this is a comprehensive document, and these are the things that you're trying to solve for. And what overall, like, this is a lot of information. What is your priorities here? And then I specified my priorities, and then it created the plan, and then it wrote all the code after it asked the questions. And that was overall pretty decent, and the results are good. So, okay, so this app that was created, I customized the UI where maybe the CSS, where I determined the colors I wanted. I wanted it to look a little different. One problem with these type of apps is it they all look the same if you don't specify how it should look. What I mean by that is you might get a white background and some kind of dark blue and a turquoise kind of color, and they look pretty bland. Like you quickly know that, hey, this is not a website that is unique. It just looks like everybody else, which you don't necessarily want. It depends what you're going for, but I didn't want that. I want to have some kind of different color and flavor to my idea. But sorry, I wasn't sharing. I was sharing the wrong screen. Okay, so now I'm sharing the right screen. And let me zoom in a little bit because I know that I've got some commentary that, hey, it looks a little small when you're sharing. So I'm zoomed in. This is the dashboard. And the general sense of what I was trying to do is make it easier for people to manage their risk. There's a lot of information in different places, and it's difficult to figure out where it's at and when it's due and who to contact. And when you contact them, I mean, they need a lot of information, and it's hard to gather all up. So making the process overall easier. One thing that it did mess up on was these quick actions. You can't see them. It's white. And when you highlight it, then you can see it. But so it's new submission, add property, upload, loss run. And then there are little panels, menus that you can go through, which is quite nice. It created a dashboard. All this stuff is demo data, but I think it did a pretty good job of describing what you might be looking for in this scenario.